sports. It's in the game.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, Interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray now. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. 25 yards that time. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Murray a give. This is Connor. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Connor into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Jackson on second down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return will stop right. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dak going to start out going to the air. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Prescott on first down. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Prescott now. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from the quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now Cousins. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw, Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Madison running on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is Cousins. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Cousins to throw it. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Prescott yet again. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. 2nd down and 6 now. Play action now. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Throwing. Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. A surprising move to go for it. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings
and themselves.
Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Madison.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Another carry now for Madison. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
That is caught.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 39 yards. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On play action, Cousins rolling to his right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Here's Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne, 48 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. It's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
A partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that's going to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this...
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Cousins now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Second and 10.
To throw is Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
Cousins again.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. On second down, this is Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Cousins will try and throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
gain backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught downfield by Addison. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 66 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll go Madison up the middle. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Off the play fake, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. But going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Madison. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
2nd down, Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Play fake, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Cousins, meanwhile, throwing complete there to Hockenson.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Cousins now. Flush to his right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. A gain of 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Cousins. This is intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd down and 1.
Going to run with Madison again. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it with Madison. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 15-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Going on the ground with Madison. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's Madison. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run with Madison. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down throw for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
To throw, Cousins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to get the foot.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jones looking to throw it on the first play.
Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Throwing, Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Cousins on first down. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1.
They'll try to run with Madison. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison taking it in from a yard out.
And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
A first down carry by Elliott. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
Inside give to Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Jones only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Jones. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Taken at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Another carry now for Madison. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down. Here's Cousins.
He's to the 15.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. This is Henry. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action here on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
Folks' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Going to run with Madison again. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Madison will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 30 on second down, Jones.
Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 45 on second down, Jones.
He finds Parker. And Parker's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They run once more with Stevenson.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Jones looking to throw on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On third down, Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll go Madison up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cousins. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Cousins.
Pass complete to Osborne.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now a give to Madison. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Matthew Judon in there to take him down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Now Jones wants to change it up.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. Back to Stevenson on first down.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
straight ahead. We've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. In motion right, that's Wilson.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 34 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and a change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
In motion left, Hardman.
They run again on first down, Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Check 26, check 26.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They'd been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
3rd down and 13.
58, come on. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Touchdown, defense. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Come on. You better bring it. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it. Out to the 25 on the touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
58, right over there, Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check.
Here's Wilson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Cousins to throw it. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, it's 9-0. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
3rd and 3.
In motion right is Wilson.
3rd down. Here's Abanikanda.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today. Get 300. Get 300. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Watch the shit.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
50.
In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll run with Hall.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Lazard will go in motion right. Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Hall again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
Lazard will go in motion right.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A give running right is Hall.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. In motion right, that's Wilson.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Zerline's kick is up and through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the 2nd half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but there's definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that 1st half. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot...